Hey, good evening, everyone. My name is Dan Whitfield. I'm the independent candidate running for United States Senate here in Arkansas. Give me just 1 second to get the video started, shared, and let some people hop on. And we will do our updates for April 18th. All right, a bunch of stuff over here. All right. So we'll let some people file on real quick. And then we'll go over our updates. Okay, are you moving it a little higher? Okay, thank you. All right, got a couple people on. Gonna let a few more file on before I start to do my updates. All right, we'll give it about 1 or 2 more minutes while I get this shared on Twitter. But I hope you all are having a good day. It's absolutely gorgeous outside finally. We just ran some errands out there and ready to get this live stream done and make some dinner. All right. Okay, so my name is Dan Whitfield. I'm the independent candidate running for United States Senate here in Arkansas. I do a weekly live stream every Saturday evening around 6 p.m. where I give an update for what we had done the last week and what's upcoming in the future. There's not a whole lot to be, gone over at this point because we have canceled all events due to the COVID-19 outbreak. But there are a few things that I can give updates on. We did have a pretty eventful week this week, actually. I did my first trivia, and we're going to start to do that regularly every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. So let me pull this up here. So with the trivia, we did political trivia. That was our topic for this week. Thank y'all so much, everyone who participated. It was a lot of fun. It went on a little bit longer than I had originally planned. So with our next trivia, we'll probably have a few less questions. Maybe we'll just do 20 instead of 30. But what I am going to do is I'm going to create a poll this evening with different topic ideas. So y'all can vote on what kind of trivia we'll be doing on Wednesday night, whether you want to do I'm going to be biased, like Harry Potter trivia or Lord of the Rings trivia or any kind of trivia you want. We can do climate change trivia or something important. But it's all up to y'all. I'll create a poll, and as people add ideas, I'll update the poll to add those ideas into it. So thank you again, everyone who participated. Instead of just giving the winners of each round a bumper sticker, I decided to give everybody who participated a bumper sticker and a refrigerator magnet. So if I had previously mailed you out a signature sheet and I had your mailing address, I sent one out to you. And if I didn't have one, like an address for you because I hadn't sent you a sheet before, I sent you a message in Messenger asking for your mailing address. Some of y'all responded, some didn't. The ones that did respond, I got a bumper sticker sent out to you guys. So thank y'all so much. Hey, Annie, thanks for joining us tonight. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had a great time. I learned a lot myself. And I think at the same time, I was able to talk about some of the policies that I support and why I support them and why it's so important that we support some of these things like climate change, Medicare for all, and the federal decriminalization of cannabis. Sorry, I'm trying to go really fast. I need to slow down a little bit. Just trying to hurry through this. I'm not planning on this being any more than maybe another 10 minutes long. We just did some grocery shopping, so I need to get everything put away and get dinner started. All right, so trivia. Thank you all so much. We'll do the next one on Wednesday night. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was our big update for this week is we still have not heard back from Governor Asa Hutchinson. Myself and 5 other independents, pretty much every independent in the state of Arkansas, we drafted a letter. We sent it to the Secretary of State after a few weeks of not hearing back from them. We found out that they have no authority in our state to help the requests that we were putting in for signature extension or exemption or reducing the amount of signatures. So we were told to talk to our legislators. Our legislators can't help us, so we are asking the governor to sign an executive order like the many other orders he signed to help protect the people of Arkansas by preventing us from having to go out and get your guys' signatures. So hopefully he'll answer back. We still haven't heard back from him. It's been 2 weeks, I think, now since I've reached out to the governor. I sent a letter certified. I sent one with the signature required. I got a signature from his staff. I know he's got the letter. They just haven't responded to us. So we're taking the next step because the deadline is quickly approaching. I contacted an attorney, and I have hired an attorney to represent Gary Foltz. He's running as an independent in District 27. Roderick Talley, he's an independent running in District 34. And the 3 of us plaintiffs are suing for ballot access. The attorney that I've hired, he's well known. He's had a lot of success in suing for ballot access. He's the gentleman who helped the Libertarian Party get their ballot access this year, and he's helped independents before. Due to everything going on, he feels we have a very good case, and we will get ballot access this year. It's just going to be a process. It did take pretty much the rest of the funds from my donation account. I did spend $5,000 for a retaining fee, and we were a little bit short. And when we were short, I made a post and reached out to y'all for help. And you guys, we raised $1,400 in a day. You know, that was amazing. Thank you guys so much. That was enough to get us to have the retainer and leave a couple $100 in the account so that I can still mail out signature sheets to y'all, because that's really important. We're not just going to stop getting signatures. We're going to continue doing everything we can to get to our goal. And on that note, right now in my hands, I have 5,035 signatures. So we are not there, unfortunately. We're getting close. All of these signatures have been just volunteers and supporters. Y'all are so amazing. We haven't had to pay for signatures. For the Libertarian Party to get ballot access this year, they didn't have anyone volunteer to get them signatures. No one was actually supporting their party, except a couple libertarians here and there. They actually spent $57,000 to have paid canvassers go and get their signatures done. And we just don't have that kind of money. And instead of spending a whole bunch of money and throwing money at the system to get ballot access, you know, we relied on a grassroots movement, and you guys are amazing for all of your help. Thank you. All right, so that's where we're at with signatures right now. I have removed the option on my website to request a form by mail. If you would like to sign a signature sheet and you want me to mail you one, and you can pledge to me right now that you'll get that sheet, and as soon as you get it, you'll sign it and send it right back, I can still mail some out. Just go ahead and send me a message with your address and your name, and I'll mail one out to you. We're just really close to the deadline. If I send it to you right now, it probably won't get to your house, you know, until maybe 424, 425. And then if you just send it that next day, it's still not going to get to me before like 429, 430. So we're right there at the deadline now. So if you need a signature sheet, send me a message, as long as you promise right now that you'll get it sent back to me as soon as possible. We're just trying not to waste as much money sending sheets out to people who aren't going to send them back is all. So thank you all so much again. And as always, you can go to replacetomcotton.com, go to campaign and signature form, and you can always download your own form, print it on legal size paper, sign it, and mail it on in as soon as possible. And like I was saying, the deadline is quickly approaching, so if you have any signature sheets, please get them mailed right away. Our address is P.O. Box 5099, Bella Vista, Arkansas, 72714. And you can just, you know, go out and mail it as soon as possible. You can fold them, put them in a regular envelope. If you do it in a regular envelope and it's like one sheet, Actually, I think even when I fold 3 sheets in one envelope, it's still only 55 cents. So fold them up, put them in an envelope, and get them sent to me. That's no problem. Let's see here. If I'm actually going to reach out to my volunteers. So on December 30th and January 4th, on my birthday, my wife and I, we actually drove 1,600 miles around the state distributing signature collection binders for volunteers. And I'll be reaching out to all those original volunteers and getting those signatures back as well. So thank you all so much for all of the help you guys have done. It was a pleasure meeting you guys. Everyone I met was just so friendly and so amazing. Thank you. Let's see here. Next thing to go over. So political trivia, went over that. So yeah, we've kind of gone over everything. It's going to be a short update today. Right now, I did... Oh, yes, that's another thing I did want to ask. So right now, I do have an attorney. His name is James Linger. He's very well renowned, but he's in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So we need an attorney that can help here. What I need is an attorney that is admitted to practice before the U.S. District Courts for the Eastern District of Arkansas. I've had a couple volunteers from the Western District, but we need an Eastern District attorney. That way we can file the case in Little Rock. So if you can help, if you can reach out to someone who can help, James, he'll do all the work. He'll get everything ready. We just need a warm body there in court that we can delegate, what needs to be filed and things like that. So yeah, that would be great if anyone can help. If we can get someone to volunteer just because they realize how terrible Tom Cotton is and want Tom Cotton gone, that would be amazing. Thank you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to do a quick review. Of course, I'm always going to do a Q&A where if there's any questions throughout the live stream, I'll answer them. So I'll read through real quick. What's the status? So the status right now is we are pursuing a lawsuit to sue for ballot access since the governor is ignoring our request to keep Arkansans safe. If the IRS can delay tax day, seems like the governor, absolutely. He could sign an executive order right this minute saying that what we requested is that any independent candidate who filed between November 4th, 2019 and November 11th, 2019 gain ballot access, exempting us from the signature collection process. There's only like 7 of us, so I don't understand. It's not a very big request. It's very reasonable. This was unforeseeable. We've lost the majority of our collection time. And during a worldwide pandemic, a national and state emergency, we have to make sure that public safety is the top priority. And the main thing with public safety is not handing someone a piece of paper that 9 other people have signed. So that's the status where we're at right now. And as our case develops, I'll keep you all informed on what's going on and the different stages that we're in. Did I find a lawyer who can practice in Eastern District? Not yet, Donna. I'm still looking. I've had a couple people referred, but I haven't heard back from any of them yet. Monica, I know I can fold 1 sheet and include a stamped envelope in one envelope with 1 stamp. Yes, so I do have pre-stamped envelopes. We had gotten a few hundred signatures on letter-size sheets, so we've actually contacted, well, not contacted per se, but my wife is super awesome, and we addressed an envelope to every single person who had signed on letter size, and we have sent them a legal size signature sheet and enclosed an envelope with a stamp on it. So all they have to do is just sign, put it in the envelope, and send it on back to us. And anyone from now on, since it's already 4/18, if you do request a signature sheet to sign, I'll put a pre-stamped envelope in there for you as well. Hi, Christine. So a real quick repeat on our update, since this is going to be a short live stream today. We are in a lawsuit. We're beginning the process right now. I've hired an attorney. We will have 3 plaintiffs on the lawsuit. Myself, Dan Whitfield, I'm running for U.S. Senate. We'll have Gary Foltz, he's running for District 27, and Roderick Talley is running for District number 34. And we are suing the state for ballot access. I am looking for an attorney right now, one that's admitted to practice before the U.S. District Courts in the Eastern Division of Arkansas. So if you know someone in the Eastern Division of Arkansas who is admitted to practice with the federal courts, please reach out to me, reach out to them, get us connected so that we can continue through the process. For signatures, I've removed my signature request form where I'm mailing out signature sheets from the website because we're so close to our deadline. But if you can pledge to me that, if you send me a message and you want a signature form, as soon as you get it, you sign it and you'll send it right on back. Just send me your name and your address in a message, and I'll go ahead and get a sheet sent out to you today or tomorrow. Actually, it's already 6 o'clock tomorrow. And it's Sunday. Never mind. No, it's Saturday. Okay, I'll get it sent out to you Monday. Sorry, everything blurs together during quarantine time. So right now we have 5,035 signatures in hand that I have in physical copy. 5,035. I did go to my P.O. box just a little bit ago, and I was able to pull out about 50 envelopes from today. I haven't counted them yet. It's a whole process of disinfecting and doing all this. After I get groceries put away and make dinner, then I'll go through that process. So that is not counting the 50 envelopes I received today. If you do have signature sheets, please send them in as soon as possible. Our deadline is quickly approaching. If you get them sent in right now, they're going to get to me just before the deadline. Let's see here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And thank you all so much again. When we needed to make that short amount, a small amount of money real fast in order to reach the goal for our retainer for the attorney, y'all raised $1,400 in one day. Thank you so much. Y'all are amazing. And thank you again for the political trivia night the trivia night with the topic of politics on Wednesday. We'll be doing another trivia night this Wednesday. I'll make a poll. You can put your opinion on what you want us to cover. It can be anything. It can be any kind of topic you want. I'm just going to put like 2 or 3 topics on the poll, and y'all can add to it in the comments, and I'll add those to the poll for different ideas. But thank you all so much for joining me this evening. This is just a real quick update. If you guys have any questions, you can always reach out to me, give me a call, send me an email, and I always answer. Please remind everyone to email the governor about signature issue. Absolutely. So, we need to make sure our voices are heard. If you go to, let me find the exact link on here real quick so I send you all in the right direction. If you go to replacetomcotton.com, click on campaign, go to signature form. At the very bottom, at the very bottom of the webpage right there, it says find and contact your rep. If you click that button, it's going to take you to a map of Arkansas, and you can click where you live, and it'll pull up your rep's name. It'll have their phone number, their email, their address, all that stuff. Give your rep a call. Let them know what's going on. Be like, we want our independent candidates to have ballot access because that's part of having a fair electoral process. And at the same time, after you call your state representative, right below that is contact the governor. So you can click the contact the governor tab. And when you do that, it takes you straight into their email contact form. You can write an email in there. And then at the very top or in the middle, it has contact info for their phone number. Give them a call, leave them a voicemail, and just, if you don't really know what to say, I've publicized the letter that we sent to the governor. What I'll do is, as soon as I'm done with this, before I make the poll, I'll post another picture of the letter that us independents drafted and sent to the governor, and just pull up the letter and just read it to him. And I think they'll get the point. But thank you all so much for all of your help and support. You guys are so amazing. This is, like I said, again, a real short live stream. And on Wednesday night, we'll do a trivia, and then I'll catch you all on my next live stream on Saturday. I'll probably plan for a full hour live stream next week, just because we should have a lot of development with the lawsuit, so I can make sure everyone knows exactly what's going on. But thank you all again so much. My name is Dan Whitfield. I'm the independent candidate running for United States Senate here in Arkansas. May God bless you all, and may God bless America.